Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sima God. If this is your first time, please kindly subscribe. So today we're making this beautiful top, as you can see, from beginning from scratch to finish.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be making the beautiful blouse. In a few minutes we are done. So the first thing I'm going to be working on is getting the large part of my fabric. My hip measurement happens to be the largest part. So my hip measurement is 45. 45 divided by 4 gives me 11.25. 11.25 plus 2 inches for my sewing allowance and ease gives me 13.25. So I'm going to be marking 13.25 here. So this is what I'll be working with. Then I'm going to be marking my blouse length. The blouse length I'm working with, the blouse length of 26 inches. So I'll be marking 27 for the hemming allowance. Then I will take note of the shoulder measurement. The shoulder is 18. 18 divided by 2 gives me 9. I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then I'm going to be fixing my armhole measurement. My armhole measurement is my bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. Bust 42 divided by 6 plus 1.5 gives me 8.5. So I'm going to be marking 8.5. After that, I will take down this shoulder measurement from here to this chest line too, so that I will have a straight line here. Then this blouse has a collar, so I'm going to be cutting the neck 3 inches by 3 inches. And I'll mark. So for the front, this is 3 inches by 3 inches. The next thing I'll be doing is to connect it to my shoulder slope. I'll connect from here to the shoulder slope. After that, we're going to be dividing our armhole depth into 2. So that will give me 4.25. Then I would go inward by half and then connect it to the shoulder tip. Then on this line, this chest line, I'll be inserting my bust measurement. The bust is 42. 42 divided by 4 gives me 10.5. 10.5. 10.5 plus extra 2 inches gives me 12.5. So I'm going to be inserting 12.5. Remember I said the extra 2 inches is one serves as ease and the other one serves as sewing allowance. So I'll connect it. Then we're going to start from this shoulder line down to the waist. I'm using a waist of 17.5 inches. On this waistline, I'll be inserting my waist measurement. The waist measurement I'm working with is a waist of 35. 35 divided by 4 give me 8.75. I'm going to be adding extra 2 inches for sewing allowance and ease. Then I'll come to the hemming part, to the down part, the hem part, the hemming part. I'll divide my hip. My hip is 45 divided by 4 gives me 11.25 plus extra 2 inches give me 13.25. So this is 13.25 here. So I'll connect it upward to the waist measurement. Now at the hemming part, I will go upward by 2 inches and then I'll connect. After connecting, I'll cut the neck part. I'll cut this. So the front part of the blouse is ready. So I've placed the front directly on the fabric for the back. The only difference here is this. My back neck, the depth part, I'm going to be coming down just by 1. I'll be coming down just by 1 inch, and then I would cut. Then the middle part point of this is 4.2. I'm going to be coming out by that half inch that I went in the front and connect it to the shoulder tip. Then blend it into the armhole again. So the front and the back is ready. The only thing I'll be doing now is for the button, because I am not using zip. I'm going to be making a space here that would make it easier for the person to wear it through the head. So I'm going to be marking from this neck depth downward to 5 inches. After that, I will be cutting it open. Now take note that you are doing this at the back of at the back fabric, not at the front. So this is what we have, and this is what we have. So what I will do now is to just turn this place with a bias. I will join the shoulders and join the side by 1 inch, hem the down part of this blouse. Then we'll come to the table to talk about the sleeve and the neck. So I'm done hemming the mouth and fitting it. I've turned the back part and I have a belt inserted on the waist part. So the next thing I'll be looking out for now is to fix the collar. So I'll mark the collar here. I have a total of 9 inches for around the neck. That's on fold. So when it's open, it's 18 inches. So this is my paper. I have my 9 inches here. This masking tape. So this is 1.5 for the collar stand. So I want my collar to be 1.5 by 9 inches. So I'll be adding half inch to this side, so that for what I'll be using to join it together. I'll be adding half inch to this side so that I can be able to use it to turn. So this is what we have. I want the shape of the upper part and the lower part to, I want the upper part of the collar to be a bit closer to the neck. So what I will do is to divide this into 2 inches. The name of this collar is actually eating collar. So this is 2 inches. After this, we'll mark half, we'll cut it, we'll label it after this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you take note of the upper parts of the collars, and then you cut. After that, at the upper part, you are going to mark half inch. After marking the half inch, you use your the other one to overlap it at the upper part, and to get to where you mark your half inch. You come to this side to the upper part, you mark your half inch. You take this and you overlap. Take note of the one I'm doing. I'm not placing it straight. I'm only overlapping at this upper part, the half inch part. So I'll just continue like that. I'll mark the half inch till I get to the last one. Mark the half inch, then mark it, overlap it. Now I'll do the same thing here. and then I would overlap it. That way, the shape of the upper part of the collar will be like this, while the down will be wide. So the only thing I need to do is to pick up the fabric, fold into two, and fold into another two. Then I'll take this one, place it, and then I'll cut. Then when it comes to the lower part, I'll be adding 0.7 for my hemming allowance for the turning. You can choose to add half of an inch, but I just want to add 0.7. So you can see what we have. You see that while we retain the round measurement of the neck, you see that the upper part has more is more enclosed, like neck, the shape of the neck. So all I'll do now is to take one part, put my collar stay, and the other part I won't be putting any stay, and then I will sew it to the neck part of the blouse. I'll sew it to the neck, round to the neck part of the blouse. Then I'll put an elastic at this edge so that it can be able to take in my buttons when I fix it. So I'll lay it aside, and we're going to talk about the sleeve. For the sleeve, I'm going to be measuring around my armhole. So I have 11.5 here, and I'll lay it aside. So we'll cut the sleeve. So the length of the sleeve is 22. I'm going to be adding 2 inches because it has elastic at the mouth. So to make it 24. Now around the armhole is 11.5. I'm going to curve and then mark my 11.5 here plus half or 1 inch for sewing. So that makes it 12.5. Now you can choose to come straight down, or you can choose to come like this. But for this particular picture that we are working with, I'm not going to be going the triangular. I'm going to come straight down because the bulkiness of the sleeve is not much. So when I'm done like this, I will just cut out. So this is what I have. I'm going to close it. I'm going to be hemming here by half and then 1.5 to make an elastic casing. Then I'll fix my elastic, then fit it straight down, sew it straight down, then take the sleeve and attach to the armhole of the blouse, fix my collar, and show us the outcome. So this is the collar. I've fixed it, and the sleeve, I just joined it straight down, added my elastic, and our blouse is ready. You can see it's so beautiful. So you can actually make yours and make out something beautiful like this.